Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. Congratulations, you made it through another week, and I hope it was a successful week for you. I want to say congratulations to this week's Football Fever winner. Guys, we've got amazing prizes, right? Every week, a trip for two to Las Vegas, thanks to Vacations Hawaii. Grand prize at the end, a big green egg Kamada girl, plus $500 cash in your pocket weekly. So you want to continue to enter. Looking forward to that next week. Mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of your support of the show. Let's continue to support local and make Long's Drugs a part of our days. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. It's the day before the game. Our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior football team is on the road and taking on Colorado State, the team in which our current head coach, Timmy Chang, was with, right? Post-Nevada, he went there, followed his head coach, and was about to be the next receivers coach there until this opportunity came. We talked about this on Wednesday. I know he's fired up. Hey, that coach, it's a mentor, friend for life, but I had a conversation with Timmy, and this is the way it is. Like, I've had colleagues while I'm playing, my friends on other teams. It's all good. But when the whistle blows and the game is on, hey, all bets are off. You're focused on getting a job done, or you're focused on winning your matchup. Tomorrow, hey, our coach, Timmy Chang, is focused on being the best coach on that football field, right? He's focused on winning. And when the game's done, hey, we shake hands. We spread aloha and we give that love. It's all about sportsmanship as well. But, it's all business. I felt, and I've been saying this, hey, we're getting better. And we played our best football game last week, and I feel this momentum. I felt this shift. I know Timmy does, that program does, those players do. And I think us in the state, we feel that shift as well. And we're excited. And it happened because coaches, when they feel as if it's time to step in, they do it at the right times. And I know, head coach Timmy Chang, first-year head coach, letting guys do their thing, just sort of delegating and managing and doing all that. But it's also your job to step in and make some changes when the time's needed. And he did that. Implemented some of the run and shoot. And I know we're going to continue to build that into our offense. Every single week, we're going to be adding more wrinkles. We're going to be getting better at the things that we're doing. And we're going to be a more balanced attack, which we saw last week. And so with that, look, let's continue to support our Rainbow Warriors as they are on the road taking on Colorado State. For more on this, so make sure you guys check out today's article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Let's go, Bows. I like to say that adversity creates opportunity. Right, in life and in sports. And for our UH Rainbow Wahine volleyball team, that's exactly what happened last week after they lost to Cal Poly. Players gathered in the locker room, leaders stepped up, and they had a conversation amongst themselves. And I think that's big, right? That adversity, that loss, created this opportunity to come together, to figure it out, to move forward, to put it past us, right? Because we got, again, I say this constantly, wins, losses, you treat them the same, right? You learn from it, you get better from it. And that's exactly what we're focused on. So now this week, right, we're a half game behind first place, behind current Big West leader, UC Santa Barbara. But we have an opportunity this weekend, starting today, against Cal State Northridge, to sort of flip that script. Right, to turn these things around, to get back on that track. And then come tomorrow night in our whiteout game against UC Santa Barbara, right, we can really make some noise and get back on top in the leaderboards of the Big West. So with that, ladies, continue to just come together, that sisterhood, if you will, and just continue to build off of each other, continue to play for each other. And despite what happens throughout the game, you guys have played so much ball. You guys know what it is. It's long games. It's a game of rallies, right? It's a game of taking advantage of opportunities, as in most sports is. So with that, look, I want to say Good luck tonight. Focus on tonight. Let's not focus on tomorrow. Let's get through tonight and build that momentum, build that wave, that whitewash that's about to be pouring down tomorrow. And I got to shout out all of the fans. We've got the best volleyball fans in the nation. So cannot wait to see a packed Simplify Arena in the whiteout game. Let's go, Bows. And this is to be expected. Our Rainbow Wahine basketball team preseason polls ranked number 1 in the Big West. Hey, that's coming off of that Big West championship, the NCAA tournament appearance last year. We're on a roll. We're feeling good. We're feeling confident, and we're only going to get better. And so just wanted to sort of put that out there. We're in a good spot, but, all the rest of these teams, right, they're looking up at us. We've got the X on our back, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I've been on both sides. I've been the underdog, and I've been a defending champion. Either way, you got to go to work. You got to show up each and every day and put out your best. If you want to remain on top, you got to do better than you did last year. You got to do better than you did yesterday. And if you're at the bottom, scratching, clawing to get what they have, that's what you want, you're going to do everything in your power to make sure you're giving yourself and your team that opportunity to get that. So with that being said, congratulations to our Rainbow Wahine basketball team. We're looking forward to another amazing season. Into the NFL, our own Tua Tagovailoa is expected to start this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come out of his concussion protocol. We're 3 weeks removed. This is such a touchy subject, and it has been for a number of years, but the way that Tua's situation transpired, all eyes are going to be on the Miami Dolphins and this game. They're going to see every hurry, every hit, every sack, every slide, every play, right? That someone comes close to them, they're going to be keeping a close eye. And that's hard. The game's hard enough already. And Tua's resilient. Tua's got a strong mind. He's got a great foundation, right? Mentally, spiritually, physically, everything. He's got that. So I'm just hoping that this doesn't affect his mental too much to where he's thinking about it, right? He's worrying about what others are going to think. He just needs to go out there and put everything else behind him. And if he truly is 100% healthy, he's out of the concussion protocol, he's ready to be physically and mentally to get this done. The only thing you don't do in concussion protocol is take hits, right? So that's going to be the true test, is when he takes a hit, when he hits the ground, right? How is he going to react? And, I think after that first hit, everyone's going to he pops back up, ready to go to the next play. I think everyone's going to be able to breathe a little easier. Because, hey, Tua, we all love you. We all just want nothing but the best for you and your health off the field, number 1. Longevity, your life, quality of life, number 1. But we all know the competitor that you are. And, hey, we got to trust, right? We put our trust as athletes in our coaches, in our doctors, in our trainers, and everyone around. And so, at this point, guys, we just got to trust that it is the right time. So with that being said, let's go Tua, let's go Dolphins this week. I know we've got a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans here in Hawaii, but this week, hey, fins up. And the most exciting time here in prep football on the islands, it is playoff time. OIA, ILH begin their playoff games this weekend as Kahuku's taking on Kapolei, Mililani's taking on Campbell, and in the LH, St. Louis is taking on Kamehameha. These are going to be some unbelievable games. Hey, all bets are off. Regular season's done. We've got the standings. Anybody, any day, anyone can win, right? The game of football comes down to fundamentals, right? Turnovers, penalties. It's all the same. Protecting the quarterback and getting after the quarterback. And those are some really good football teams I just mentioned. So the game plan's got to be very detailed. The game plan's got to be specific. And each one of those teams has their guy. It has their player that can literally take over the game. Similar in basketball, you try to eliminate touches for a certain player. You try to defend and not let him get as much, shots up at the basket. Football, same thing. Who's their guy? Or who are you trying to eliminate from the game? Who are you not trying to have win the game for that team? Force someone else to have to do it. That's what's exciting. That's what I love about football. The strategy, especially come playoffs. Hey, we can expect to see some things we've never seen in the regular season. Shoot, that's what I do as a coach, right? Because all you're going to prepare for is what you've seen all season long. Now it's playoff time. Now it's time to come and bring something different, a little wrinkle, So I'm excited. I know everyone's going to be tuned in. And with that, good luck to all the teams, all the players. And like I always say, win or lose, you got to be proud of the work you've put in the entire offseason, the entire season to get to this point. You earned the opportunity to be in the playoffs. So be proud of that, right? There's no time to celebrate it yet because we got the number one goal, right? To win the OIA title, win the ILH title, win the state title. That's the true celebration, but be proud of the work you've put in regardless of the outcome. So with that, good luck and have fun this weekend, especially to all my seniors. I know it's that time. It can be very passionate and emotional, but that's good. Be emotional, be passionate, wear it on your sleeve, but you also got to be able to control that and be smart and not let that take you over. Because sometimes when you get too hyped, too emotional, hey, you commit those silly penalties. And that's what loses football games. So with that, good luck, get after it, have fun. And continue to represent school spirit and personal pride. And you want to talk about exciting sports? Over the weekend, we got to witness. I was right here in my living room with my family watching these girls, the OIA Div 1, Div 2 volleyball championships, and it was amazing. Both these games went to 5 sets. Right? The Div 2 champion, Waialua, defeated Kailua for their very first OIA title. So congratulations to you guys. I mean, to go 5 sets, like no one's giving in, no one's quitting, no one's backing down, rallying back and forth, back and forth. The crowd was going crazy. And I'm getting goosebumps because that's what it's about. You get that energy. I talked about school spirit, personal pride. You just love that. You love when you make a play, celebrate with your teammates, crowd goes crazy. So shout out to Waialua and getting your very first OIA title. And on the Div 1 level, Kahuku gets its 14th OIA Girls Championship by defeating Mililani again in 5 sets in a thriller game, back and forth. It was amazing to witness and to see these girls compete at such a high level. It just goes to show the talent that we have here in Hawaii, on the islands, in all sports. And I know volleyball is rooted deep here. Volleyball goes back. I remember playing so much volleyball as a kid. It was like a pastime game, along with basketball at the beach, at the park. Volleyball is what it is. We've got so much club play, and obviously at the high school level, and that's why we have a lot of girls going on to play at the next level. So congratulations to Kahuku and Waialua for the Division 1 and Division 2 OIA championships. And also congrats to Mililani and Kailua. I talk about winning, losing. Be proud of that work. Be proud of making it to that point. Be proud of going right there to the wire, to the end. Because it can be easy sometimes to give in. I've been in games where, man, you just feel like, oh, we're going to lose. Right? And you have this feeling of, we're down. But then as a competitor, it's like, no, snap out of it, snap out of it. It doesn't matter what the score is. I'm going to make this play regardless. I'm going to win this route regardless. Or I'm going to get this kill regardless. I'm going to get this block regardless. Right? That's that true competitor. And you never know, because you flip that switch, you flip that mindset one play at a time. You chop your way back into it, and that's what you get. Epic thriller games. Congratulations once again. Good luck in the state tourney. Whew! And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Aloha Friday afternoon. Congratulations to all the winners over the weekend. Good luck to all the games coming up. You know, sports is what I love. It's what I've dedicated, feels like my entire life to. So I'm very passionate about this. And for all you guys who tune in with us on the CO2 Rundown 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I want to say thank you so much for all of your support. And with that, mahalo to Long's Drugs. Let's continue to support local and make Long's Drugs a part of our days. It is the weekend, so you know what time it is. Reset, relax, and recover. And I'll see you all come Monday. Aloha.